So, in an unexpected turn of events this evening, we've got a massive mesoscale convective system just exploding in Kansas right now. We are seeing damaging winds up to 70 miles an hour with this line of storms about to roll right through Wichita. If you're in Wichita, you need to get indoors and away from windows immediately. This is a very strong storm, and the wind's going to arrive well before the rain does. We've got a whole cluster of severe thunderstorm warnings here going across a good chunk of the eastern portion of the state. If you're included in any of these severe thunderstorm warnings, you need to get indoors and away from windows. These all have the 70 mile an hour wind tag on them, except for this one up here. This is kind of more of a supercell rather than part of the line of storms that we have. But this line of storms that we have going, you've got to understand, is incredibly strong, and it has exploded beyond anybody's expectations for today. We had a marginal risk of severe weather in this area, and we are seeing 70 to 75 mile an hour damaging winds. So this is a much bigger situation than we originally thought it would be. So we're going to be here live for a little bit covering it. We've also got some storms back into portions of the Ohio Valley. Right now we've got some strong storms impacting portions of eastern Illinois and western Indiana. Indianapolis right now actually has a very strong storm impacting them. We are seeing some damaging winds and some small hail in this area, 40 mile an hour winds and pea-sized hailstones. Again, we had that massive storm near Fort Wayne earlier that knocked out a bunch of power. We had some storms in eastern Illinois that knocked out power here for portions of Edgar and Clark counties, but this line of storms in Kansas looks to be the main show for tonight. So we're going to be having a lot to talk about tonight. Again, we were not expecting to see anything like this, but we have got a massive line of storms right now producing damaging winds of 70 to 75 miles an hour. So again, Wichita, you're about to get slammed by this thing. This thing's going to hit the radar site. Luckily, it's not strong enough to the point where it's going to like knock the radar site out, but it's pretty strong. So give me just a minute here. Just responding to some comments. Alrighty. So, let me get stream chat pulled up here. Again, sorry I'm being so quiet. Again, this was just so unexpected, honestly. So, what's up, Gooseman, B-Dog, Kevin, Peach? Again, damaging winds seem to be the main thing for tonight. We can't even rule out some destructive gusts. Again, right now, entering the Wichita Metro, so we'll see what happens there. Again, right now, we've got 8 severe thunderstorm warnings. By the way, we also do have a severe storm back into Montana still. We've kind of had our own little severe weather outbreak up here into Montana today. We got a severe thunderstorm warning for Glasgow for an actually really strong storm here, producing some massive hail. So, if you're in Glasgow, make sure you are getting indoors immediately. Oh, yes, Kevin, believe me, I'm aware. What's up, Johnny? Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that tonight. A lot of lightning out my window during this stream, so if you want to take any screenshots, feel free to. It's going to be quite a crazy night. So, again, I'm not going to go into detail, but it has been a rough evening with storms for me. Very, very rough. But again, we'll talk about that more another time. We're here for severe weather coverage right now. So, as of 17 minutes ago, a 70 mile per hour wind gust was reported in Moundridge, Kansas by an NWS employee. So, that's some significant stuff. This tornado that happened yesterday was an EF1. I kind of figured it was in a really rural area, so it wasn't able to destroy a lot of stuff. I don't know if you can tell, but my hair is extremely wet right now. Yeah, we're not going to go into detail right now. I got a ton of footage, though, and I'll explain everything that happened pretty much in that video, hopefully. So, anyway. Come in. Sorry about that, we're back. When am I posting? I don't know, I'm gonna have to do a ton of editing tonight, but you know what, it's a Friday night, I can't think of anything better to do, so There's a good chance that the video gets posted tomorrow. Got some really good footage. And again, there's a lot of stuff to explain in that video as well. Yes, tomorrow does look interesting. We have a slight risk going into parts of New Mexico and Texas. So, we'll definitely have to look out for that. Again, I think that tornadoes are going to be more of a low-end threat, but damaging winds and large hail are definitely a good possibility. Again, we can't rule out a brief spin-up tornado either, so we'll see. But, again, it's been pouring all evening long. We've gotten several inches of rain. Gutters are overflowing and stuff. It's wild. This is not even the storm that I got footage from, by the way, but we've gotten a couple of storms today. Big ol' supercells, big boys. So again, the winds with this storm are likely now entering the Wichita Metro. These are going to down trees, down power lines. It's going to knock out a lot of power, I imagine, so we'll probably see the power outage map here start to spike relatively soon. But, that's what we got going on right now. Again, a little mini MCS here. Not really so mini, though. It's quite big, actually. This is almost like a mini, very short-lived derecho thing. What was the most significant thing? Probably the flooding rains at this point, but the most significant thing in the video will be the wind, because I didn't get a lot of this flooding, because I've been busy all evening. And it has been a long evening. Again, I'll explain some more on another day. But, hey, it's just been insane. So. Yeah, please don't change. I didn't even realize you could do that. Have you ever done that before? Don't do that without... I probably shouldn't allow that, but I'm going to. Just in case there's times wherever I forget to update the title. And just before you ever change it, just get permission. So, Mr. Storm, I don't know if I said that yet or not, but I did see your message. So again, we definitely could see some flash flood warnings getting issued here soon in portions of Illinois and Indiana, so we'll look out for that. If we turn on the actual hydro alerts here, we do have some aerial flood warnings, I believe. Oh, no, we don't. Kind of surprising. So, anyway, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning in Kansas. Sorry, I blanked out there again. It's been a crazy evening. Severe thunderstorm warning for Beloit. Quarter-sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Also for Asherville, if you're in that area, make sure you get indoors. Dude, I am so tired. I'm gonna get this editing done, though. I promise. I'm gonna get it done at some point. You can see the tops of the thunderstorms in Indiana this afternoon driving on I-39. Yeah, there have been some very photogenic storms out there today in the Midwest. So anyway, we now have, again, it's been like this for a little bit, but we've got over 2% of McPherson County without power. Not a big deal, but that was really before the wind started to pick up a ton anyway. And at this point, this looks like a really strong line of storms here. Yeah, I did not think we would have another stream out this evening. I even said at the end of my last one, like, no, we're probably not going to have another stream, but next poll you do on stream or in community, what weather app to use. That's not a bad idea. Let me do that on my community tab whenever I'm bored and there's not a lot of content being put out on this channel. Now that we're doing the Monday gaming videos, whenever there's some less active periods of weather, we'll still have stuff to post. Hope you guys are enjoying those. I already have one scheduled uploaded for Monday. I'm excited to be doing gaming videos again. Somebody asked me if I could do Minecraft videos, and we're definitely going to dabble in some of that. If you're not aware, this channel was primarily a Minecraft channel, actually, at one point before I started doing weather a lot. Leprechaun Timber Mesoskill discussion goes crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that we would really have much of a tornado threat with anything that develops, though. But you know what? I didn't think we'd get anything like this at all either, so clearly I'm not doing too great today. But this has been a really hard day to forecast in every mode of severe weather that we've had. They've still given a very small chance at a severe thunderstorm watch for this area, by the way. Quarter-sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, new severe thunderstorm warning for Wells, in effect for the next 15 minutes. Give me just a minute here, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Just had to check something really quickly. Old Davis is a W. Yeah, I was really sad when it got shut down. And they replaced it with that garbage app that crashes whenever you try to play it on literally any mobile device. So again, we're seeing a pretty significant gust front develop here. So again, it's likely already getting very gusty in Wichita. What games am I going to play? A lot of request stuff, but also, again, just stuff that I used to do on this channel if you look back. I think we're going to kind of go back to that area. But again, we're going to keep doing weather, obviously. I want to make that clear. But again, I think once a week we're going to go back to OG Davis, Davis's games. Believe it or not, that used to be my username. A lot of you probably don't know that. How do storm relative velocities look? Let's check. Nothing tightening up. Let's see here. So let's go back up here to Montana. Again, this is a massive hailstorm. I don't know how they have no hail tag on this. That is ridiculous. This is one of the bigger hailstorms you'll see in your entire life if you're in this. Again, you need to get indoors and away from windows immediately if you're in this warning here. It's going to go south of Glasgow. The worst of it is, by a long shot. It's going to go south of Nashua, south of Highway 2, near Wheeler and Park Grove. Brace for impact. Bring your cars inside, pets inside, get inside if you're not already, obviously. It's going to be big. And it's only getting worse, it looks like. So, because before, the hail core really wasn't that impressive, which is why they had no hail tag. But I guess it was quite impressive throughout its entire lifetime, huh? A lot of these Montana storms, though, have big hail, and they look like even bigger hail whenever the radar site is... it's where a lot of the radars show, like, bigger hail. I don't know why. Okay, so an update now. Again, as I predicted, more outages being reported with this. Not reported, recorded. Harvey County, over 1,200 customers now without power. Likely mostly coming from the Newton area, as that's the big town in this area, although it looks like Heston got hit with some strong winds. So we'll see. If you're wondering why they issued the severe thunderstorm warning so far out ahead of the actual storm, the rain part of the storm. It's because, again, this has a gust front, so it's gonna get windy like 10 minutes before it even starts, raining super heavily. So, and it's already getting windy in this severe with thunderstorm warning, but a lot of you probably aren't seeing any rain yet. Peabody probably just got very windy. And the line's kind of breaking apart here, so. Yeah, it's a good thing this is going just north of Wichita, but again, they're still definitely getting in on some of those damaging winds there with the gust front, but it's not going to have any flooding or anything, which is good. It's not what I meant to do. Honestly, this line of storms is moving so fast, though, it's not really dropping that much rain on most areas. It's just going to be really heavy while it lasts, though. So, that'd be the main thing to look out for there. When it is far like that, it is a wind event. When's the rain gonna end? Hopefully in, like, the next 30 minutes. Maybe sooner, probably, like, 10 or 20 minutes, it'll start to calm down quite a bit. But, this is a slow-moving storm, so. What? So still a live look from Burlington, Kansas. It is still broad as day out here. Yeah, the sun, honestly, the sun probably shouldn't, it really probably hasn't set yet. It's just so dark here because of all the storms. Yeah, no problem, Rylan. But who is Mitch West? You just offended Mr. Storm. He loves Mitch West. I like him too. I watched him a lot last summer. Or was that 2 summers ago? That was 2 summers ago. Technically. Durham, Kansas, Self from both close radars is trying to form a hook, but it's probably just an area of precipitation matching up. I would imagine so. And I really would highly doubt that we have any sort of actual tornado risk today. Even after this massive turn of events we've had. Because, again, this is mainly just going to be for damaging winds here, this line. That's all it's really going to produce. Heavy rain, damaging winds. Got some flash flooding in Puerto Rico. Yes, he does weather content. So again, this storm near Indianapolis, it's actually a different one that's warned now. 40-mile-an-hour winds, half-inch hail, entering the metro on the southwest side of the city. So up Storm Chaser 575. Watch Ryan, Max, and Davis. The W trio right there, honestly. I'm so quiet this stream. I'm just so tired. Yeah, that's true too, Kevin. I do agree with that, but I like his content. I like watching it in the morning as soon as it comes out. Like even like the biggest of weather nerds though, I feel like agree that he kind of goes a little too far into the specifics. And it's not necessarily that, it's just that he goes really slow. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not my, not the kind of thing that I like to watch. But again, it's great that everybody has their own preferences. By the way, these are such electrified storms. Look at all this lightning in the last 30 minutes. Absolute light show here. Bro, I did... Wasn't that yesterday that I said that? I didn't even mean to say that. So, new severe thunderstorm warning now for Abilene. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I don't even remember. Like, I don't. I really thought that I said Evan. Yeah, zero hype. That's a good thing. He exposes the hype channels, which, let's be real here, are the real enemies. So, we can all unite as one and agree that those need to stop. They're not just on YouTube. They're on every social media platform. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Every single one. Twitch. There's hype. It's so annoying. Yeah, he doesn't even chase that much. He decided to chase this one random event. And it wasn't a random event. It was expected to be big. But we had a lot of big days this year. And he decided to go for that one. And that was the one that really was crazy. He kind of has, though. I feel like every weather creator has, though, at some point in their life. Like, I'll admit it, I have. Usually it's not intentional, but whenever I did start, I did kind of over-exaggerate, I feel like, but... And I still do it sometimes today, but again, it's not purposeful. It's not on purpose when I do it now, which I think is an improvement. So, anyway. Okay, we got a lot of snow here, likely this evening in the west of the Denver Metro and the Rockies. Yeah, it did get updated to a 15% hatch, and last second they also decided to make the tornado watch that they were going to issue a PDS. Originally, it wasn't looking like they were going to issue a PDS, but then they did. And it was only that one tornado, really, that's validated that PDS watch. We did have several, or at least one or two PDS tornadoes I know in, like, extreme southern Illinois, but the big one was obviously the one in western Kentucky. What's up, good Jesse? I thought an observed tornado warning was the craziest thing ever. Little storm outside your house right now. It has been pouring and pouring and pouring and lightning and thunder outside my house all evening, so. New severe thunderstorm warning. They issue it so far out ahead here because of this gust front. For 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It's going to be in effect for an hour and 17 minutes for Cottonwood Falls, Bizarre, and Cassaday, and Rosalia. You're sad and mad right now? Why is that? You're in Dairy Queen waiting for the rain to die down? Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer. Again, this storm is really slow moving, so it could be like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, but not much longer than that, I imagine. I haven't even been watching the game. Like I said, I've been busy all evening, so. So again, this is just, it seems like this is going to be a pretty big event through the evening. I do. I've got good footage. Yeah, I've watched him a little bit. Severe Storm Filmer. I think I subscribed to him. Not too sure, but I think so. Oh yeah, I forgot you're kind of friends with him. He's my favorite storm chaser. I don't want to be generic and say Reed Timmer, but I've got more favorites than Reed Timmer. Freddie McKinney and Connor Croft, obviously, I'm a little biased towards since they've literally been in my streams, but yeah, but you know what? None of us are perfect. And you know, a lot of these weather YouTubers that I see do a better job than the meteorologists on TV, so. Pecos Hank, Freddie McKinney, or Connor Croft. I don't know, I mean, Ryan Hall used to storm chase a little bit. No, it does not at all. I did that poll today, and, like, a bunch of people said that it was good, and I was like, bro, what? Like, I know that Sam and Airborne said that it was good. I mean, it's true. Yeah, a lot of meteorologists on TV, a lot of them aren't even meteorologists. A lot of them don't know quite as much as what I think a lot of people think they do. And that's not to say every single one is like that. There are some really good ones out there, but for the most part, I think a lot of them are a little bit overrated. See, most people voted that anchovies were the worst topping on pizza. I'm gonna ask you guys something. Have you ever actually tried it? Because I've tried it, and it's not great, but it's not that bad. I think there's just a lot of bad stigma around it, so. I would pick pineapple, dude. I don't even like pineapple on its own. I'm not eating it on pizza. That is disgusting. You don't put fruit on pizza. So we got another special weather statement in Indiana for Ellettsville. Anchovies on pizza. No, yeah, pineapple pizza is disgusting. You know, I was going to say it's a little unfair to vote for something when you never tried it, but I just realized I've never tried pineapple on pizza, and I would have voted for it, so. What's my opinion on bagel bites? I had some for lunch, so that tells you anything. I literally got home and ate bagel bites. It's the first thing I did. I didn't really eat anything at school for lunch. I had a half day today, so I was chilling. Favorite weather enthusiast? What are bagel bites? Are you kidding me? Favorite weather enthusiast? Yeah, I don't want to be generic and say Ryan Hall, but I don't know. Max Velocity. Again, obviously, I have a soft spot for him because he joined the stream before, but he's really cool. But I don't know who else. I don't know who else would be one of my favorites. Mr. Storm WX. Honestly, I'm being serious. You're probably one of my favorites at this point. If we're just going based off of who I watch the most, you're probably up there. It'd be like you, Max Velocity, Ryan Hall, and maybe Mitch West. I don't watch him quite as much as I watch you, but Mitch West posts more than you do. But that's the only thing he has on you, really. And experience, but I feel like you know just as much as he does. School sucks. Yes, sir. Davis says weather. Let's go. Thank you, guys. You got gifted membership in the stream. I forgot about that. That's so cool that I'm your guys' favorite. That's actually really cool. That actually means a lot. Yeah, but whenever you think I feel like you're like Mitch West's son. Again, that's a weird thing to say, but it really feels like it. Like your style of forecasts, your editing, the kinds of videos you do, they're like exactly like him. The way you talk even is kind of like him. I don't know, that may just be because you're both on the East Coast, but I think the rain's finally let up out here. If Roman was here, he would say Kansas, but Illinois, let's go. What's up, Sam? Does Supercell dissipate those in Salina? Yes. I mean, it didn't dissipate, but it's gone. It's out of Salina, so if that's what you're asking, then yes. It wasn't really a supercell, it was more part of a line of storms, but it's not done. It is weakening, and it's past Salina at this point, so. Kentucky is dry right now, I imagine. Really, all the Midwest is extremely dry. Again, we already looked at this earlier today, but why not just pull it up again? The drought monitor here. So West Virginia, again, seeing some extreme drought conditions. They're exceptional drought conditions, actually. Historic drought right now is impacting portions of the Ohio River Valley, mainly out of Ohio and West Virginia. But again, that can be said for really all of the Midwest and the Ohio Valley right now. Pretty serious drought conditions. Also, that can kind of be said for parts of the Deep South, mainly Tennessee and Alabama. But you'll get a severe storm filmer in here at some point. Yeah, again, we were not expecting this in Kansas. This has kind of turned to be a very big surprise, actually. Yeah, I had a football game, but it got canceled because it was storming so hard today. It was ridiculous, and it's been going for hours. We waited and waited, and they kept delaying it, and then eventually they were like, you can just go home. Burlington, Kansas turned on their night mode for their camera. I mean, that's an automatic thing, obviously, but just saying. But yeah, it's been hot in the Midwest today. It's been storming. It's been awful. Miserable stuff. I don't play football. I'm in the band, so I have to be at all the football games, so. It's been sunny like every day. Lucky. Bro, that's wild, Sam. Had some crazy from the styrations. Really pretty and a nice inflow band. Thought it was going to be nice tonight, but no, it's because my grandma watered her plants. Watered her yard. He didn't delete it, did he? It's not deleted for me. Bro took that one to heart. Ugh. Yeah, I'm tired. I've said that like 100 times, I think. And I was not planning on going live again tonight, but then this happened. And I'm not just going to ignore a 70-mile-an-hour wind Kansas event. It seems like this is on the downward trend, so Soon we can just kind of let go. Let go of the stress. Do I have to edit, though? I have so much editing to do on that video that I got. It's gonna be miserable. I'm probably gonna end up playing like an all-nighter or something. This is the first time in a while I've had a weekend completely free to myself. That's such a nice feeling. He didn't delete it. 14 likes. Let's get to 20. Let's go. Let's get to 20 likes by the end of the stream. You're in Kansas. I mean, if you like storms, that's a good thing for tonight. So the new SPC update just came out. There's still a marginal risk of severe weather for portions of north-central Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, southeast Nebraska, southwest Iowa, and northwestern Missouri. The marginal risk for portions of the Midwest has been removed, but there is still a general thunderstorm risk in place, so we can't rule out some isolated, strong thunderstorms, especially in portions of Illinois and Indiana. So we'll look out for that for the rest of the night, but for the most part, it looks like things are mainly going to be focused on parts of Kansas and Missouri. They did actually keep the marginal risk into Montana, and a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Wolf Point for 70-mile-an-hour winds and nickel-sized hail, even for some areas that weren't in the general thunderstorm risk, which is kind of crazy. I know, I was kind of happy I got tonight off. You don't like storms? Okay, so we now have wind damage reported. 2 to 3 inch tree branches are down in Gosel, Kansas. And look at this. This is wild. How often do I go live? Once a day on average. On an average day, I'd say once. On a day like today, it was twice, because we had a really big damaging wind event in Kansas. I do not live in Kansas. And then on days where we don't really have a marginal risk, we don't really go live. On days whenever there's literally nothing to talk about. I do occasionally do forecast videos on those days, or play like Twisted or something. And again, now we're doing weekly gaming videos on Monday. But if you're new here, we do a lot of stuff. So just, be sure to consider liking and subscribing. And you don't have to, but it would greatly help me out. We're trying to get to 1,500 before Halloween. And then also, if you don't like the channel, you can always unsubscribe later. So yeah, let's get to 20 likes. Dude, we're at 15. Let's not go there, Sam. Let's not go there. I should do a chill stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, the stream is going to have to be focused on severe weather. Thank you so much, CX. That helps out a lot. More than you can know. Yeah, I would do a chill stream tomorrow, but unfortunately it's going to be really severe weather focused tomorrow, probably. Again, tomorrow is one of those days where we'll probably have like 2 live streams if we get any tornadoes. Get Davis a 2K. That would be sick if we got to like 2K by my birthday. My birthday's in February, so I doubt it, but we'll see. Crazier things have happened on this channel. Again, I think 1,500 by Halloween is the main goal I want to focus on right now, though, because it is so possible, and that would be crazy as well, considering a year ago at this time, I had 300 subscribers. Mr. Storm and I looked the other day. We both had around 300 subscribers a year ago at this time. We were around the same point in our channel size. Thank you guys for the support on my short today. That did end up being a big storm. Got under almost a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. It was for ping pong balls I sell in 60-mile-an-hour winds. I'm the Ryan Holiall of teenagers. I'll take that. It's a pretty good compliment. No, but I do appreciate it, though. Again, I'm not going to get into all that sappy stuff and being like, thank you guys so much. You have no idea how much this means to me, but it really is true, so. Again, I just want you guys to know that we're not going to stop doing this anytime soon. This is going to be on the grind. This channel will be going crazy next tornado season. As Reed Timmer has said, it will be the next 2011. If that happens, then we are going to have thousands of streams out probably over the course of next year. But again, let's hope that doesn't happen. Again, I'd love to do just like one 8-hour stream a day, or not a day, but one 8-hour stream every time there's a big severe weather event like Ryan Hall and Max Velocity do. But I have school. This isn't like a full-time thing for me, so again, eventually, hopefully that'll be something I can think about, but anymore. You'll be streaming for 2025 severe weather season. That's awesome. You're being strategically brilliant. What does that even mean? Play withdrawing tool on Radar Omega, making up the next super outbreak, and it is in 2025. Can confirm that we will have a below average hurricane season. You think? I think unless we have some sort of insane turn of events over the next couple of weeks, this is pretty much guaranteed to be a record low-end hurricane season. The GFS has been going nutty, though, recently, so I don't know if you guys have looked at the 18Z, but look at the last hour. Mr. Irish is here. Staying up late, so you have to adapt. That's why you're here randomly. I'm honestly really happy that you tune in a lot, Kevin, because I know you're over in Ireland, so I know it's like 3 in the morning for you or whatever, but just want to sleep, but the weather has other plans for real. It should be over for you, though, if you are in, Salina, like you said. That's exactly right, B-Dog. You're too good for the elder. Yeah, that's great for you. Yep, you should be done then. Huh? And still got some of these storms in Indiana. They're not really impressing me, though, at this point. They never really were, honestly, though. So let's see what happens, but I think they're mostly done. Hopefully, anyway. Leprechaun Timmer Mastermind discussion goes crazy. Still some loud thunder, which is annoying. Yeah, that'll even roll out of there soon, though, hopefully. Sorry, I just completely forgot I was live there for a few minutes. I was not saying anything. I completely forgot I was live streaming. I just started texting my friends. I'm so tired. Anyway, yeah, I just went silent there for a couple minutes. Spawning Montana, yeah. What's my opinion on trains? They're fine, I guess. I really don't want to end the stream, guys, but I've got a ton of stuff to do. I've got a lot on my plate. I already told my friends I would do something with them, and I've got editing to do. And I talked to Mr. Storm before they did the night, but, I want to check up on the Phillies-Mets game. Let's see how that's going. If it's almost over, I'll end the stream whenever that ends. Oh, they're only at the top of the 6th. Yeah, see, I'm probably going to end off a little bit sooner than I thought then. I don't even understand why they're still playing at this point. There should be, like, a thing where if you're up by, like, 50 points or more, then you lose. The other team loses automatically. Oh. Football stream, let's go. Bro. Cut your fake sleep out. Nah, that's crazy, Sam. That's crazy. They do not suck. They're not the best, but they don't suck. Nah, you guys... No. I'm gonna end the stream now. Nope. We're not disrespecting the Yankees here. No, I was going to end the stream either way here. It has nothing to do with that, but you guys disrespected the Yankees. That's crazy. So, if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in this live stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow.